Now in the last video we were able to create a fresh install of React, right? And in this video we're going to have a look in the file and folder structure. So what I did is I just opened in Sublime Text. So this is where we install. So I was installing this in my root directory inside this React folder, and I named it React, and this is the folder I'm opening in Sublime Text. Okay, so the first thing you might want to find out is where this is coming from, right? So welcome to React and this text, where it's coming from. Okay, so where it's coming from is, if you go, and this is the folder structure, and then most of the time we will be working inside this source folder. Okay, so if you go inside, you see all these files. The one we are interested in is this index.js. Okay, so what is happening here? You see React and React DOM are being imported. So this import is ES6 feature. So when you import a package like this, you don't need to specify the directory like so. Okay, so you just give the package name and it goes looking for these packages in node modules folder directly. Okay, so if you go down, you will find React and React DOM packages as well, along with hundreds of other packages, because they all depend on each other, so it is huge. Okay, so we are importing the index.css as well, which is here. Okay, and we are importing the app, which we will look, and this one, import register service workers. So this comes with this React installation by default, and what we're doing is we are rendering this app component. Okay, so this is we're importing from here. This is the app.js, so we don't need to say .js. Okay, we just need to give the first name. So we're importing this app component, and we are rendering using this React DOM .render method. Okay, so as you can see, this render method takes two arguments. This is the first argument, this is the second argument. So the first argument is the component itself. So which component you want to render, right? So in this case, this is the app component and where you want to render. And this is the place where you want to render. Okay. Now what is happening here is it is being rendered in a div with ID of root. Okay. Now this lives inside this public folder. So if you go inside public folder, we have index.html. Now this index.html doesn't have many things. Let's get rid of this comment just so that it is easy to read. Okay, so let's get rid of the comment. So this one has this simple head section, and it has this div with ID of root. Now this is where the entire React application is being rendered. Okay, so this is what you see here. So if you go right click on the page source, this is all we see. Okay, because the React application is being rendered in this div with ID of root. Okay, so let's have a look at this application, right? Let's do that. Let's go to app.js, and this is what is being rendered in the front page, this one. Okay, so what is happening here is just we are importing React as well as component, and then we are importing the logo as well from logo.svg, right? So this is the one, and we are importing app.css. It's pretty basic. Now we have this class and we have this render method. Now this is one of the React lifecycle method. Okay, there are a couple of more and we're going to learn them step by step. So this method, what it does is it renders. Now this code looks exactly like HTML, but this is JSX. Okay, so JSX is simply a mixture of HTML and JavaScript. Now this is how you create components in React. You mix JavaScript with HTML like this syntax. It's very easy to understand and get started because it's just like writing HTML, and in between you can embed JavaScript using these two curly braces. So this class app is extending the component, the the component that is coming from the React. Okay, and using this render method we are returning this JSX. Okay, so it has logo, it has the header, welcome to React, and it has some code. This is what you see here. Okay, so we can, let's get rid of this. In fact, let's try changing it. Okay, let's change this and have a look. So as soon as the React component changes, okay, it will reload the application automatically. Okay, we are working in a small screen, but you will see as soon as I save, I don't need to reload, refresh or anything, it just happens. Okay, as you can see, the change is reflected directly. Now we don't really need the logo and CSS, so let's get rid of this and make it simplified so that we can start writing our own code. Okay, so let's just have this div and let's just write we will be back. Okay, let's save, refresh, it's gone, we'll be back. Okay, so we'll be back in the next video and we will start writing some React code. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.